We've been told the same story over and over again. Work hard, get a stable job, chase the American dream, and life will take care of itself. But what happens when reality doesn't live up to the promises? The truth is, some of the biggest beliefs we've clung to about security and success in America are nothing more than myths. And after seeing the system up close, I no longer believe in them. So let's break it down. 3 American myths that don't hold up and the truth you deserve to hear. Myth number 1, the American dream. The saying is the American dream is achievable for anyone who works hard. The idea that anyone, regardless of background, can achieve financial success through hard work has been ingrained in the American culture. Stories of self-made success perpetrate the belief that opportunity is equal for all. The reality is that systemic barriers such as wealth, inequality, and racial disparities and economic instability limits access to opportunities. The American dream has become increasingly difficult to achieve in 2025 due to several economic and social factors. Wages haven't kept up with the rising cost of living, making financial mobility harder than in previous generations. One major challenge is the rising cost of living. Research suggests the financial requirements for achieving the American dream now exceeds what most Americans will earn in their lifetime. Nowadays, people work multiple jobs and still struggle to afford housing, health care, and education. This classic idea of the American dream suggests anyone can succeed through determination. It's a promise of upward mobility, of breaking barriers, and achieving financial independence. But in today's economy, hard work alone is no longer enough. Reality paints a different picture. The American dream feels more like a distant fantasy. Myth number 2, I no longer believe, the stability of government jobs. Historically, government jobs were seen as stable and secure, with steady pay, benefits, and job protection. Many people believe that once you secured a government job, layoffs and financial security were no longer concerns. This myth has long been ingrained in society. While government jobs have been historically seen as secure, shifts in budgets, economic downturns, and political changes can impact job stability. Layoffs, hiring freezes, and restructurings have shown that government jobs are not immune to instability. Recently, for example, the current administration has removed civil service protections for approximately 50,000 employees, making it easier for agencies to fire workers. Additionally, budget cuts and economic downturns can lead to reductions in government spending, forcing agencies to downsize. More than 200,000 federal workers have recently been laid off due to agency dissolutions and restructuring. The reality we're facing in recent changes have made government jobs far less secure than in previous generations. Many workers are now facing challenges in finding new employment, especially in specialized fields where private sector opportunities are limited. Myth number 3, I no longer believe, is in the middle class lifestyle. The middle class was historically associated with home ownership, financial stability, and career growth. There's a belief that earning a decent salary equates to a comfortable lifestyle. Inflation, rising housing costs, and debt make the middle class lifestyle increasingly difficult to sustain. While a solid income was once the key to financial security, today's economic challenges have redefined what it means to be middle class. The relentless rise in the cost of essentials. Of course, there's a common theme: housing, healthcare, and education means that even those earning well often struggle to afford the lifestyle that previous generations enjoyed. Debt, especially student loan and credit card balances, keep many people financially stretched, and it makes long-term stability harder to achieve. Job market shifts and layoffs show that even well-paying jobs aren't guarantees of stability. Today, more middle class struggle with financial insecurity. They live paycheck to paycheck despite working full-time. The middle class lifestyle has historically been associated with a comfortable, stable life. Factors like inflation, increase in debt, and job market shifts have made it more difficult for many to maintain that lifestyle today. Financial security requires more adaptability than simply being middle class. The shrinking middle class is driven by several economic and social factors. Number 1, wage stagnation. While the cost of living continues to rise, wages have not kept pace, making it harder for middle-class families to maintain their standard of living. The rising cost of essentials, again, like housing, healthcare, and education, have become significantly more expensive, forcing many in middle-class households into financial strain. Automation and globalization. Many traditional middle-class jobs, especially in manufacturing, have been outsourced or replaced by automation. And this reduces employment opportunities. There's a decline of labor unions. The unions were in place to help workers secure fair wages and benefits, but their decline has weakened the workers' bargaining power. Tax policies that favor the wealthy. Tax structures often benefit high earners and corporations, while middle-class workers bear a disproportionate burden. Economic shocks, events like the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic. It wiped out savings and exposed the financial frugality of middle-class households. The middle class has historically been the backbone of economic stability, but these challenges have made it harder for many families to maintain their financial security. The idea of the American middle class has long been a symbol of stability and opportunity. But in reality, it's become more of an illusion, one that fewer and fewer people can attain. With wages stagnating, costs soaring, and financial security slipping away, the traditional middle-class lifestyle is no longer a guarantee, but a struggle. It's time to rethink what economic mobility really means and ask ourselves, is the middle class disappearing, or was it ever truly within reach? For so long, we've been told that certain pillars of American life, stability, and a government job, the American dream, and the middle-class lifestyle were attainable, even inevitable if we just worked hard enough. But reality paints a different picture. Government jobs are no longer secure. The American dream feels more like a distant fantasy. And the middle class isn't what it once was. Or maybe it never was at all. The idea of the American middle class has long been a symbol of stability and opportunity. But in reality, it's become more of an illusion, one that fewer and fewer people can attain. With wages stagnating, costs soaring, and financial security slipping away, the traditional middle-class lifestyle is no longer a guarantee, but a struggle. It's time to think what economic mobility really means and ask ourselves, is the middle class disappearing? Or was it never truly within reach? Maybe it's time to let go of these myths, to stop chasing promises that no longer hold up, and start demanding something better. Because if the foundation we've relied on are crumbling, then it's up to us to build something new. So there you have it. The 3 myths I no longer believe as an American. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share it with someone you think it may be useful for. Please leave a comment below on the myth or myths you no longer believe in as an American. Thank you for watching and have a good one.